Welcome back, everyone, and thank you so much for joining me here at the Galaxy with God. Love notes, of course. I really want to thank you all for being a part of my journey, a part of my soul tribe, a part of this family. Right? I really appreciate you all, my new and my returning subscribers, for all your energies here. Thank you for being a part of my journey, a part of my soul tribe. Now, I was out for a while as I was not able to speak. I had the flu, just recuperating. At least today I have voice. I didn't have voice for the past few days. Now I'm feeling much better. And the fact that I'm feeling better, I can safely say, I can speak clearly now. The flu is gone. All of those cloudy feelings have disappeared. And here is the rainbow I've been searching for. It's gonna be a bright, sunshiny day. So, yeah, I'm feeling way better. Man, feeling healthy or being healthy is a wonderful thing. So, if one thing that we can appreciate in this life when you're feeling well, say thank you. Because the day when you're not feeling good, it's a day when you have all the depression multiplied by 10. Being human, I understand because I've been there. But I'm going to be doing a short little reading tonight. Um, I was nudged to pre-draw on some cards and read from what I got here. So I have, what I'm seeing here is there is someone who is very beautiful, very talented, loving, caring, kind. Your beauty outshine many others. However, you might not have known that you have suffered from some childhood wound, deep childhood wounds. And because of the fact that you've suffered this deeply from this wound, you could have been choosing things or people that's not of your highest good. In the name of love, you could even choose a spouse who could have had wounds of their own. And because you're so traumatized and not even knowing you're in that dilemma, you could have chosen someone who need direction, guidance, and you always is the one to give that protection that you have never gotten because you're somehow damaged not knowing you are. But you could have been choosing spouses or partners who are damaged themselves, and you burden yourself with the opportunity to take care of them because they're damaged, not knowing that because you're damaged yourself, you're trying to find peace in taking care of someone beyond your own, even your own comfort zone. This means you need healing yourself. Healing comes from within, and you need to start asking for what you want. Say what you mean. You need to start learning how to manifest better. Manifestation is you wanting something so badly to the point where the thought of having it impregnate your entire being. Okay. For example, if I need something badly, I am going to write it down. I'm going to walk with it. I'm going to put it over my bed. I'm going to look every morning, every night, every day. I move around, I'm going to see it. And I'm going to be looking at it and knowing, okay, number one, I need to do something. Number two, I need to go somewhere. Yeah, so I'm going to list whatever it is in detail as much as I can. If it's a plan that you're building, say for example, for a house, the best to your knowledge, draw your own house, make it as detailed as possible, even paint it, color it the color you want so you can have a visual knowledge of what you're really trying to manifest. So say what you want, and it must not just be coming from your lips, it must be coming from your entire being. It must be coming from your heart, your soul, not just your lips. Like you're gonna say, Lord, I need a pair of shoes. That's coming from your lips. But coming from your heart is so deep to the point where wherever it's gonna come from, it's gonna come from your soul. I'm not sure if I'm explaining it properly, but this is how I feel. I'm just telling you how I feel when I'm manifesting something. So you are supposed to be in that energy also. So whatever you want, say it, do it, feel it, acknowledge it, write it down so you can never forget what it is that you want and you do not want anymore. You could be entrapped somehow mentally, physically, emotionally, psychologically. You could be trapped in your own mind, not sure how to get out of a situation because this is an inner child wound coming from maybe even your childhood, but you need to unleash whatever this is, let it go, find your own creativity, take the mask off. You could be in denial, sorry, about you being in this situation. But you need to take your mask off and see things for exactly what they are, or people for exactly who they are. You take your mask off. Yeah. Taking that mask off, you will now be able to discover your own life's purpose. So your purpose is maybe sitting right in front of you and you can't see it because you keep on blocking people. You have people in your energy who keeping a blockage, a barrier between you and what you want to be. Now, I'm always saying be persuaded in what you want or who you think you're supposed to be. You know, I remember when I started doing tarot, I didn't want to do it because I didn't want to be judged. Because even my own family, people in my family believe I was crazy. And they believe I need to go see a psychiatrist because I was crazy. Well, not everyone in my family really likes what I do. But listen, I'm going to be guided by what God wants me to do. This is my journey. Your journey is yours, and not everyone is going to understand what God wants you to do. But listen, what you have to do is already written in the stars for you to do it. So, if you should have the opportunity to meet God Himself, and He should ask, why didn't you follow my path? Are you going to look at Him and say, my brother or my husband did not like the path that you who created me want to go on? Is that a question or answer that you ever want to hear or give? So just remember, everyone's journey is unique to them, and not everyone is gonna be on your path. Not everyone was designed to start and finish the journey that you start. That's your life. That's your journey. So you've been entrapped in your own mind because people trying to keep you locked in a box, lock you in a bubble, wanting you to be who they want you to be. It's not going to work for you because that's not God's plan for your life. God's plan for your life is for you to shine, for you to be a beacon of light, not to be hiding under a bushel. Light, a candle is supposed to be up there to show the light, not lighting a candle and hiding it under a bed because you are supposed to be the light. Yes, you're supposed to be the light, and by faith, you're supposed to step out, walking by faith, not by sight. Your sight can never lead you into the right direction if God is not beyond you to teach you where to go, because you can only see where your eyes showing you. But beyond that sight, there's something deeper. Follow your heart, follow your intuition. You have a bigger, higher power that's guiding you towards exactly where you're supposed to be. Do not be distracted by people's opinion, people's way of believing you should. And people keep shoulding on you, pushing their narratives on you when you're supposed to only follow what God is telling you to do. So you are learning that sometimes you gotta leave people. situation, or even things behind for your highest good. It might feel tough leaving family, close friends, relatives behind, but for your own sanity, for your own peace of mind, for your own growth, for your benefit to be who God wants you to be, you just got to let go and let God. This might take a lot of patience for you to be in this energy, but as I said, whatever you want, it's not just a dream that you sleep and you're dreaming. This, whatever you want, should be in your thoughts, on your heart, on your mind all day, all night. That's how you're gonna get it. Just casually wanting something is not gonna come falling on your step. Like you put it there and it's gonna, no. You have to take it from where it was never been. Oh Lord, how do I say it? You are creating something that has never been in existence before. So you're gonna build a house. All that's there is the land and some stones. You just thinking about wanting to build, wanting this, wanting that, and not putting your shoulders to the wheel. How is your house gonna be built if you don't pick up the first stone? So faith without work is dead. So you're gonna work for what you want. You're gonna work hard too, not just mentally, physically, emotionally, but physically, you're gonna have to work for what you want. And it's gonna take a time for you to get whatever this is. Any final cards? So you're gonna learn how to reject things or people. It is gonna be sad. I know. There's no easy way of getting over this. Letting go of people that you've possibly grown up with, family members, um, people who's closely aligned to your heart, having to let them go just to be who you are supposed to be is never, it's never gonna be easy. Yeah. Sometimes we're holding on to things or people who was just there to hold us back in the first place. They were just meant to be a baggage in our way. Yet we believing with our whole big heart that they are meant to be on our path is just creating a roadblock for you. And the people sometimes that you are trying to hold on to is the same people who will never help you if you're even falling. You're asking them for help and they'll never help you. But even then, you're trying to hold on to them for dear life because of love. In the name of love, could be a companion, as I said. But you asking them for help is not, you're not asking for too much. It's just that you're asking the wrong people. The wrong people who were never meant for your growth, for your own good. It's their intention for you to fail. So they try to hold on to you, believing if they hold on to you long enough, you will fail. So they hold on for dear life until God said, you know what? Enough is enough. Because if I allow you to keep holding on to my child, he or she will never reach their full potential. So you know what? If the pond is not going to leave the duck, I'm going to let the duck leave the pond. And you just got to move on. As painful as it might be, sometimes people are never meant to be forever in your life. It is hard to accept, but some are just meant to show you the way how to go forward. I have help from above, courage, and phoenix rising. So you're getting help from above. Whatever this is, your angels, your ancestors, they're helping you and they want you to have courage. This might be a really rough, hard journey for you. Never embark on this journey before. Never traveled this life before because you're always a radical with other people. You know, like I don't know why I use that word. I don't remember that word in chemistry. Anyways, yeah, you always have to be in combination with other elements. So you now have to be divided painfully because you have attached your heart, your mind, your soul to something or someone who is never going to be successful for you in the end. So you are Phoenix rising, and where you're rising to, not everyone can be there. Not everyone is going to grow at the same speed that God is trying to get you at this time. So when you see your turn, go. And if you have to come back, help someone to find their way or to shine, it's perfectly fine because you are the beacon. You are the candle already lit there to light a way for them. Yeah. Ancient and sacred knowledge is waiting within the heart of the earth, yearning to be discovered. Crystal holds the key. Connect energetically with the earth and her crystal realm. Healing, love, and abundance result. So you might need to ground yourself more often than not. I know it's maybe summer or someplace, winter someplace, but we need to ground ourselves, walking barefooted, most of the time holding on to a tree for a few minutes a day would sometimes ground our energy. But sometimes the energy we have needs to be transmitted elsewhere, and we're holding on to negative things or energy, people, situations. That is no longer for your highest good. It's just going to be a barrier between you and who you're supposed to be. So, collective, if you resonate with this reading, please let me know by commenting down below, liking, sharing, or even subscribing so I can speak clearly now. The rain is gone. All of those bad feelings have disappeared. Here is the rainbow I've been praying for. It's gonna be a bright, sunshiny day. Thank you for joining me here at the Galaxy with God of Notes. Right?